Hey everybody, what's up? It's Newbie, back again with yet another video, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Blu-ray for Gone with the Wind. This is a movie that I've kind of wanted for a while, but I never really bit on it until I was like, you know what? Why not get it now? Now, this movie has not yet been released in 4K. I'm not sure why. I know that the movie is somewhat controversial in some circles. So maybe that is part of the reason. I would be surprised if the producers of the film, like the production company, didn't have access to the prints or whatever. But in any case, I have it here on Blu-ray. I'm quite sure that it's going to look fantastic in this format. I got this brand new, so apparently they're still manufacturing it, right? It hasn't been like canceled in the sense that like they're not making it anymore. But yeah, it's just one of those movies where, it's an old film, it's a classic, so one might assume that, barring, an absence of prints or whatever, which I believe there are prints for this movie, one would presume that it's the type of movie that would get released in 4K. Now, maybe it will at some point, right? There are rumors that there are other classic films that will get released in 4K Blu-ray in the future, such as the original Ben-Hur film. There's also the older James Bond movies. Now, those are different because they've already been upscaled or remastered and re-released in 4K, just digitally. But yeah, it's like one of many films where I'm like, okay, I like this movie. It's on Blu-ray. I wish it was in 4K, but in any case, it's on Blu-ray, so I'm going to go ahead and snag it. We've got the art here, which definitely wasn't the original art. I mean, this isn't a Kino Lorber release, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised by that. I think that the art here is still fine, by the way. Nothing necessarily wrong with it. This is what the side looks like. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. This is a new phone, so might be harder for me to get this thing to focus on the side. Still getting used to all the quirks, but yeah, this is what the side looks like right here. And this is what the back looks like. I'm not sure if you can see the back. Hold on, let me see if I can force it to focus to what's in the middle. There we go. Okay. All right. This is what the back looks like here. We can see, what looks like a set photo. We've got description of the film. We've got, what is this? Cast listing as well. We've got what looks to be, your usual copyright stuff down here at the bottom. You've also got some tech specs. You've got a ratings thing there as well. All the good stuff that you normally would expect to see on a physical media release like this. Oh, that's interesting. There is a digital code on the inside of this. I really was not expecting to see a digital code. Now, I'm quite sure that the code is expired by now. Actually, it does say that the code must be redeemed by a certain date in 2017. But I guess, it does say, no, it doesn't even say it in digital. So, interesting. Was not expecting that. That's a pleasant surprise. Kind of useless, but I generally never get rid of these. On the inside, there are 2 discs. 2 discs? No, 3 discs. Interesting. Okay, so we've got a Blu-ray right here, and this has the movie. And then on DVD, I guess because the movie is so long, there's not just one movie. Well, it's not just one disc. There are 2 discs. So there's disc 1, which has the movie part 1. And then let me crack this open. And then we've got a second disc, which says the movie part 2. So kind of interesting that they weren't able to fit this long movie onto just one disc. But I do remember the same being the case for Ben-Hur. It also was a long, epic film that had to be split across 2 different discs. I guess maybe even on Blu-ray it's split across 2 discs. I'll have to check and see. But anyways, this here is my copy of Gone with the Wind. Probably waited too long to get this, but I'm glad that it didn't go out of print before I went and bought it, because it is one of my favorite classic films. I think me seeing it at a young age kind of influenced my affinity for epic films that I saw later on, such as Ben-Hur, also Zack Snyder's Justice League, other films of grand scale like that. So anyways, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about this movie? What do you think about this physical media release? What do you think about the possibility of them releasing this film on 4K Blu-ray in the future? I'd love to see your guys' comments down below. But I guess until then, I'll just see you guys in another video if you want to see another one of my videos. And also let me know what you think about me switching to 8K. This is the first video that I've recorded in 8K, so kind of interested to hear your guys' thoughts on that. So there's that as well.